Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for joining me again. This is Jason with Jadren Aquatics. So today, the plan was to come out in the fish room, do a little cleaning up, do some water changes, and then I was going to do a fish room update. But as I got to a couple of tanks, I got a couple of surprises. So I came to the Super Red Pleco tank and there were multiple babies swimming around. And then also on a tank that I have some Sterbai Cory in, I found 4 or 5 baby Sterbai swimming around in there also. Now, it's pretty awesome when you come in there and you find those. You know, you walk up to the guppy tank, you're expecting guppies, you're expecting fry, because it's just all the time. But you know when it's something that has to lay an egg and that egg has to hatch and then it has to survive through that period of time, that makes it pretty exciting. So we're gonna go in there and take a look at these tanks so you guys can see what my excitement is all about. And then in the next few days, I will get a fish room update so you guys can see exactly what's been going on in the fish room. All right, so here we are at the Super Red Pleco tank. Was doing a water change this morning. Began to see some small things running around. And I thought, oh, they must be just some baby platies. Then I looked a little closer and I noticed that they were baby Super Red Pleco. As you can see, one right there. There's a nice one up here. If I can get it in focus. There it goes. I think I've counted maybe 10 or 15 that I've seen so far. I was really surprised that these guys were the first Pleco that I had that, well actually I had some other ones in a 55 that I literally just bought from an auction that had babies about 2 weeks after I got them home. There's one right over there. I think what I'll do in a few minutes is I'll get the macro lens attachment that I have and try to get some better shots of them. There's one. But again, I think there's at least 10 or 15 in here, maybe more, since I've just not noticed them. It's like every time I look, I think I see another one in a corner. So I'm really excited about this. I thought for sure the first ones to have the fry would be the albinos that I have over here, because the albinos that I have are much older. As you can see with this guy's bristles, you can tell he's starting to get a little bit of age on him. But I've probably got 5 of them in here, and I'm not sure if there's a male in, if there's a female in here or not. There's a couple that just have small bristles that might be females. I'm not 100% sure. I figured with 5, one of them would definitely be a female. But again, I thought for sure these guys would be the first one to have fry, but I've yet to see any, unless they're just still hidden. Now this is a Sterbai Cory tank. It's also got some clown Pleco in it. This one I was doing a, not a water change, but I was just cleaning up the water a little bit and moving a lot of things around. And I began to notice there were babies in here, and immediately when I saw them, they looked like they had some pattern on them that looked like they might be baby clown Pleco. But then as I got a little bit of a closer look, I noticed that they were actually baby Sterbai. There's one right back there. Again, I'll try to get the macro lens in a little while, see if I can't get some better shots of them. These I've only seen about 5 or 6 of them. I never saw the eggs on the glass anywhere. So I was pretty surprised to find babies in here. You know, typically it's, you go to a guppy tank and you see babies, it's not the biggest excitement in the world because it's expected. But when you see your Corys having babies and your Plecostomus having babies, that's something to get excited about. So you can see these guys are definitely of adult size. So I've been, when I've done water changes lately, I've put some water in there that's quite a bit cooler to see if I can't get them to spawn again, to hopefully get the eggs and try to remove them. No luck yet, but I'll keep on trying. Thanks again, guys, for joining me for another video. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you enjoy seeing all the new fry. Hopefully from now on we'll keep having more and more and more and more fry, as we've got quite a few different Plecostomus in different tanks. Everything seems to be settling in. We're at just about a year mark now of having the fish room set up. I think I set it up in March of last year. So everything is coming together. Everything's starting to look good. Everything's starting to be under control. I thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure and leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thanks again, guys, and God bless.